Welcome back to the Legal Lounge podcast. I am Cody. If you don't already know who I am typically the co-host of this podcast. But Carenza is out right now, so we have Mario.
hmm
He will be our co-host for
They
today.
already know me.
Yeah,
They already know me.
Mario's typically
What's
the guy
up, guys?
behind the camera. So
Yes.
now you guys get to have kind of like a front-facing view of who it is behind
The
the
camera and the
handsome
production and this and
foreign
that.
voice behind the camera.
And then the fact checking and the music and this and that. So it is me. Yeah.
Technical man behind the
A little
scenes.
bit, yeah, but we have our host here, which, he entertains. He's good at it,
Yeah. So today we're gonna be talking about some stuff that's kind of on the news, right?
Mhm.
Is it on the news?
Yeah.
It's
hell
been on the
yeah,
news,
on
right? It's like a
Yeah,
national
it's on fire
thing, right?
now. Like
And then there's that thing where it's California is like quite
literally
literally on fire. So
Yeah.
we're gonna be talking about a few things today. And then we're gonna try to just get into the intricacies, right?
Mhm.
Intricacies
Yep.
of everything, and talk about what's going on and what you guys could probably expect, and just kind of have a free conversation about it.
Mhm.
Um, and to anybody in California, and you're going through any of these wildfires and stuff, we hope everything's okay, and hopefully, you know, our viewers and everybody else and families are okay and safe. Because that's pretty catastrophic. It's
Mhm.
crazy. I've seen pictures and like videos of people hiking like
Mhm.
up a mountain in California, and they look at the whole like skyline.
All
It
on
looks like
fire.
and it looks like
It
like a
doesn't look real.
doomsday.
You know?
It looks like doomsday or something. It doesn't look real. It looks like the end of the world.
Yeah.
People are saying that too, like, oh, it's the end of the world.
Like a sign of the end
Fires,
of the
yeah,
world.
like biblical events and stuff. People have referencing that too, and it's
It's
crazy.
a crazy time to
Yeah,
be
it's
alive.
a crazy time to be alive.
It is a
yeah.
crazy time. We forgot something though.
What?
We forgot to introduce Alex. So just say hi, Alex.
Hello.
Okay. Alex is covering for me,
Yes.
being a producer today. So
Yes.
you'll see a picture on screen.
Boop.
That's Alex right there. So
That's Alex.
maybe she'll be in another episode in the future.
Maybe.
Yep. So
yeah.
I
I saw. Okay, so talking about the fires, have you ever been to LA or no?
California. I've been to California.
Wait, but the
Los
fires,
Angeles, no.
but the fires is in all of California, correct?
Yeah,
Included LA.
I think it's like the northern. Is it like north? Do you know?
It's just LA.
Oh,
just
it's just
LA?
LA.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So it's like where all the celebrities' houses lives. I've seen a picture where like every house and on that block is burnt, and there's just one house like perfectly still, not burnt at all.
Mm-hmm.
It's insane.
Yeah, it's
I
crazy.
don't know how that happens.
But have you been there to LA?
LA, no.
No,
No,
me
no.
neither. The only like way that I have gotten to know LA is through GTA 5.
Okay.
And I literally saw a map on social media that
Yeah.
it shows the GTA map, and it
Mhm.
shows you this part is burned, this part is burned, and this
That's
part is burned.
crazy.
So now people
It
like
puts it into
understand.
perspective. Yeah,
And it's usually like I thought it was like the upper income area
I thought.
and like the beach stuff, like
Yeah,
some parts of there.
yeah.
It was like left and then up, left and then right.
Near Venice, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, the fires have been going like out of proportion, and then I think I think Alex mentioned something about the insurance stopped the companies for home insurance, right? Is that what it would be under, or would it be under?
It's like fire insurance,
Mhm.
like how we have flood insurance here.
Mm-hmm.
It's fire insurance in LA,
Yeah.
and some of the insurance companies have canceled it, even though people have already paid
Wow.
like their coverage
Yeah.
for it.
That's crazy. Imagine that. Like if being a
Paying-
homeowner and having like kids or anybody, and you pay to have this insurance to cover, things like this just in case.
Every
just in
single
case.
month.
And
The
they
first
cancel
of each month.
that I think that puts it into proportion like probably how many homes it's affecting. And like how
Yeah.
expensive, because you think about it, if these are like celebrities' houses and stuff getting burned and stuff like that, and they're multi-million-dollar homes. That's
In LA.
That's a fat paycheck. Yeah.
Each house.
Yeah,
each
for the
house.
insurance company. So they're probably taking a huge hit.
I mean, they're refusing to pay. It must be something like incredibly expensive.
But how can you do that without having any like legal?
So I know that this is not the first time a fire in LA has happened.
Mm,
I think back in 2016 or 2014, around that era,
mm-hmm,
there were around 8 or 6 companies that they offered insurance in LA,
mm-hmm,
California. And then what happened is that a fire started,
mm,
and then the insurance companies were like, "Oh my god, how do we pay this?" Because of
mm-hmm.
the same reason, right? The houses are incredibly expensive,
Yeah,
and I don't know if they ended up paying. Did they, Alex? If you could check that, but they all left the state. They chose from now on, after this
that's crazy.
incredible debacle, we're not gonna offer insurance in LA.
That's
So,
true.
so just 2 companies remain, which is State Farm
Uh huh.
and
Basically, the biggest ones though,
yes, the
right?
biggest
State
one, the
Farm, maybe
biggest company.
Allstate or
Yes,
no? Allstate, yeah,
Allstate and
yeah,
State Farm are the only 2 insurance companies that offer fire insurance.
yeah,
And right now they're like, what do we do?
yeah.
You
That's
know,
insane.
they're denying
I feel
policies.
like there's like you talk about big pharma. We've talked about that in past episodes,
Yeah,
stuff like that. Big pharma, but these big insurance companies, big companies, these are like the big boys. These are they control a
yeah, this is not
lot
a
of.
state
No, no,
company. This
no.
is
This is
nationwide,
huge.
multi-million-dollar.
Yeah. And it just makes me think that what type of policies or what type of holes do they have to be able to do something like that and not get sued? Like,
And not pay.
how is that like legal?
Yeah,
To cancel. It's like paying $500,000 for a house and
you don't get the house.
yeah, but you buy
Yeah,
it. Like you
yeah,
don't get
you
the
spent
house.
the money.
They're like, well, actually, we can't really do it right now. Maybe come back at a later time. Like it's
Yeah.
what do you do?
Or you did not like submit this paperwork, and because you didn't do that, now you have to like go through the process again, and now it's 2 years for
Yeah.
you to get any paycheck or
Yeah,
any
and
or
imagine
anything.
like what if this is their homes, so they're gonna have to move relocation. They're gonna have to get an apartment or something
Hotels,
temporary.
yeah,
Yeah, I'm sure hotels are booked right now. Surely, right?
they must be. Imagine the people that were like struggling financially, that they
Yeah,
had their house, but they were like paying it.
yeah.
Money
They're
was
like,
tight,
okay, cool,
but
but
they
I
were
have my
stable.
house. Yeah,
Yes, they were stable. Like
yeah.
you can't go to Dairy Queen and get an ice cream or nothing,
Mm-hmm.
because if you do, you don't pay. You go broke, but
Right.
you're stable. And then this happened. Your life is like upside down.
Yeah,
You're
yeah. And it's absurd. Do you know how many homes have been affected? Should be around. I don't
it
know.
has
There's a
to be
lot.
thousands.
Yeah.
It's a
I
whole.
seen
It was a
something
lot.
that said like the fires have spread into certain celebrities' neighborhoods.
Mm-hmm.
I forget which celebrities there were, but
Mm.
you know, it's not just affecting it's affecting everybody.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah. I saw one celebrity. What's this guy called from Grown Ups?
Adam Sandler,
No, but it's like the least famous one. But the
the
funniest one?
blonde guy, the
No,
blonde guy with the three
no, it's
kids,
like
the three daughters, and two of them are like don't look like him at all, and the last one looks like him.
no, it's not the blonde guy. It's not the blonde guy.
The Paul Blart guy.
No, it's the other guy. Not the it's like a white guy, Asian, Samoan, something like that.
His
But
his house got affected.
yeah, and
Yeah.
he's like doing a lot of social media stuff, speaking against specifically State Farm,
Oh wow.
because he had his insurance with them,
Yeah, I didn't know
and
that.
apparently they're not gonna pay. So
That's absurd.
yeah, so even celebrities are not even safe.
Yeah.
Imagine how much money does this
Yeah.
cost? You
Yeah.
know?
That's insane. It's
Mm-hmm.
it's crazy, and there's been people that have died from it yet.
25.
25
25 lives.
people. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
It's 12,000 homes at least, and it's 60 square miles have been burned.
What caused it?
Yeah,
Like, was it like a firework,
I don't know. I think there's
or is it because
I
of
think it's
global
has something to do with the weather,
There's
yeah
been
like
winds.
winds?
the heat mixed with the wind,
Mm-hmm.
maybe,
and it
right?
spreads the fire. But like, where did the first fire start? Is it known? Like it
I
was a
wonder if I
It
campfire.
wonder
was
if
a
they're
wildfire
a
Oh,
wildfire.
okay, yeah.
in the mountain.
I also seen a video of some like homeless guy lighting up garbage garbage uh what's it called?
Bags,
The big no the big garbage
dumpsters
dumpsters. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
the dumpsters he like lit it on fire.
for what?
He's crazy. He's homeless. I don't know. He's probably on
Make a
something.
statement.
Yeah, but he's doing it while the fires are happening.
Mm.
So it's like, what do you I don't
Like he wants to contribute to
it's
it,
like everybody's
or
going crazy. You have these people running around. Like all I can think of is like the not to like reference this to like something funny or anything, but like
mm-hmm.
the SpongeBob meme where it's all the little SpongeBobs in his brain and they're going through all of the file cabinets and everything's on fire and
Yeah,
there's a bunch of SpongeBobs and they're all panicking. I feel like that's what's
that's
going on.
what's going on
You
in
have this
LA
one
right
in the
now.
back that's like your home just got burned down and the insurance is being silly and you're like
Mm.
stressed out like what do we do, what do we do, and you have this homeless guy in the other corner just sitting there like cradled up and just like lighting stuff on fire just cuz it
Yeah.
just feels like a giant, like I don't know, it's insane.
But
It almost doesn't seem real, like this is
like
happening
that's what I'm saying.
and
Like
we're in Texas. Imagine if that was happening here.
imagine, okay, so this kind of stuff happens in the US. In Florida, it gets flooded, houses get damaged.
Hurricanes.
Hurricanes. LA, there's fires.
Mm-hmm.
And lawmakers are not able to change regulation so that people get actually paid. Like people just it's a scam. People just lose their stuff and they paid insurance all of their
Or they
life and
pay
then
up to a certain amount that's not near what they you only qualify for 160 grand
Mm.
and your home's like 500,000,
Ooh, I've heard how
you
they
know.
do it. How they underpay people. I was watching a video about this. So what they do is that they send their own third party inspector,
Mm-hmm.
and his job is to assess the damage. Of course, an honest
And
one would be like,
underquote it.
yes. So that's how, like, for example, if your roof gets, torn off of a hurricane, you get $1,000. That's it. They underpraise the payout. So
Right.
they deny and they underpay.
And it's like car,
God
whenever
damn
you
it.
return your car, you probably they're like, well, it's worth this.
Mm-hmm.
But see, is there a Kelly Blue Book version of like home insurances or
What's
like
a
damages?
what's a Kelly Blue Book?
It's basically a tool slash organization that rates your car averagely.
Oh, like Carfax.
Yeah, like but the value of your car. It estimates the
Oh.
value of it according to like market standard,
Mm.
like an average, right? Yeah.
Maybe like Silo or something like that. But how do you like? I
I
guess
don't
it
know.
might be a little bit difficult
I
because.
mean, what questions would you have to ask? Like,
Mm-hmm.
was your roof damaged? Was your backyard? Is it your whole entire property?
Mm-hmm.
What type of damages are like you wouldn't even be able to answer that until an inspector would have to
Mm-hmm.
go in, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know,
What
it's
if?
different if it's for a car, like, um, have you had any problems, any accidents? Do you smoke in your car?
Mm-hmm.
Is there any problems with, there any parts that need replaced? Have you
Mm-hmm.
kept up with the maintenance? Things like that. But with the house, it's like you don't even really know the damage
Until you get
until
like,
you know the
what if you
damage.
have like solar panels or that type
Right.
of stuff? That should
Those are
be covered.
expensive.
Oof. You have to like have them for like 30 years
Yeah, to
to
pay
be
it
in a
to
surplus
yeah, right.
to have equity on
And
them.
that's I don't know. It just how I don't understand
30
that.
years.
And they, nobody's insuring. The companies aren't even insuring it.
No. That's
What do you do when the only two companies that are in the entire state doesn't insure the catastrophic events that happen in that state?
you request for lawmakers to make a change,
I don't know.
but I don't know if the
Yeah,
message like happens, right?
yeah.
They're busy with TikTok right now, so uh,
I
ain't no
don't get why
bill
that's
that's
such a
gonna.
big thing. Why is TikTok? I mean, I understand it's owned by a Chinese company, right?
Well, he's it must be, but he
Because that
says it's Singaporean, but it's probably Chinese. Like he probably got contacts.
There has to be some sort of like thing that they did where they made him the vice president. So, but in all reality, he has some sort of like contract where they control everything
Yeah,
still.
and
So
quite possibly.
they can label it different, but because this almost happened once, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like it almost got banned, and now it's actually getting banned, right? Which is wild. Maybe Alex can speak more
It's
about this.
the same case. They extended it.
Mm.
They
Oh,
extended it so to give TikTok time to be like bought. Like so an
By an
American
American.
company
I
could buy
saw
them.
Mr. Beast said that he was going to try to buy
Yeah.
TikTok,
Yeah.
and I think it's a real thing, right? Dude, Mr. Beast could totally buy TikTok.
He don't got his
He's
money.
a billionaire.
No, he isn't.
I think he's a billionaire, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Is he?
Mr.
I don't think.
Beast?
But still, though, like,
Dude, he gets millions of views per video, and he uploads like every day almost.
but how much? How much is TikTok worth? Like, it has to be more than.
Billions.
Yes, but it has to be more than what the amount of wealth that
But
Mr. Beast
how
has.
much is it going to be worth if they don't get bought out? And
No,
United States
that's right.
gets
0. But
so it's like they could close a deal something
Yeah.
on that, right? You know?
Mhm.
Okay, I'll offer you, I don't know, 500 million
Mhm.
for TikTok.
I think it would be
And-
in the billions. The evaluation.
You
It
think so?
is.
How much is it?
With its algorithm, it's between 100 and 200 billion. Without the algorithm, it's between 40 and 50 billion.
How much is Mr. Beast worth?
1
billion.
billion.
No.
Yeah.
Oh,
he would
our
have
savior.
to make. He would have to make payments on that.
He could
on
make
TikTok
payments,
for
though.
like
Because
a billion
oh my gosh,
years.
dude. Imagine, bro. He would be multi-billionaire if he bought TikTok. Or
Yeah.
if he got in on that deal.
Mm-hmm.
The amount of
much-
content he produces, he could just utilize that.
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's an entire platform.
So you said it's 200 billion with the algorithm.
Yeah.
You know who has 200
If
billion?
I was Mr. Beast, I would try to buy TikTok so I could turn into an Elon
But
Musk.
he don't have the money, bro.
Yeah, but Mr. Beast he
You-
has the opportunity to be an Elon Musk. Elon Musk bought Twitter.
He has the money. Talking about Elon Musk, that's his net worth, $200 billion, right?
Which
Yeah.
means
He
that
has
he
it.
probably has like 600 billion.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, he probably got a lot of money in Bitcoin too, hitting away.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
The thing is, TikTok doesn't want to be bought.
Right.
They keep rejecting.
that's the issue.
Mhm.
So
That's
what
the
are they
issue.
but what are they going to do? So where is it at right now? So the initial case was brought up because why? Like why is it going to get banned? What's the
I
restriction?
think Trump did that mandate.
Yes. Trump had
in
a
2020.
mandate in 2020,
Yes.
and it was concerns over our data.
Yeah,
Right.
privacy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I remember there's like something when you sign up for an account on TikTok, it says like all your stuff can be shared and your screen can be recorded basically.
yeah.
Mhm.
Like if it's on your phone, they have access to everything, which is actually crazy.
It is.
Is that not like wild?
It
And
is.
everybody doesn't care. But
Yeah.
it's like is that not crazy?
I-
You know the type of data they're getting probably on interests and behaviors and
Yeah.
like it's insane.
Fees, commissions, if you sell a product, if you send a candy here. But I've heard a quote, for free platforms
Mm-hmm.
like Google, YouTube, or this or that,
Mm-hmm.
if something is not paid, it means that you, the user, are the product. That's TikTok.
What do you mean?
You are the product. So your information, your preferences, your behavior, and millions of others are the product.
Yeah, and they're basically just
So
using
you-
a scraper method to get a bunch of data on us to sell it.
To
To other people,
advertisers,
yes.
to this, to that, and we're
Yeah.
marketing.
Get a piece of the pie. They're practically just getting a piece of the pie. They're
Yeah.
reading our data, reading our interests, getting all of that stuff, all that information, and they're taking a piece of it
Mm-hmm.
by selling it or profiting off of it because of TikTok Shop and stuff like that. So
So what lawmakers were concerned about was the sharing of that data of millions of Americans being shared to the Chinese government for whatever use they can come up with for that
Right.
data. Like, what would you
and
use that data
that's
for?
what Trump. That's why Trump did it. And then it got pushed back, and here we are, like 3 years later,
Kicking the
4
can
years
down the
later.
road. Now we have the issue.
and
here.
now it's actually getting pushed. So what happened? He brought it to.
It's in the Supreme Court right now, which
Yeah.
is a closed. So what we hear on like the news and stuff is
Mhm.
just talk from people inside the room
Mhm.
and from news channels. And they didn't rule yesterday. There's been talks about what will happen on Sunday. If it'll go dark, be able to download it. But TikTok was actually banned in India in 2020, and the app went dark immediately, like unusable.
Like you can't, like not even see your profile or anything. Our editor is from India, and whenever we show a clip in this
Mhm.
podcast, I have to download it and send it to him as a video. He cannot see TikTok.
Mm.
I don't. The app disappears. You cannot even download it.
No.
That's crazy.
No.
That's crazy.
Mhm. So let's talk about what have the people done in the meantime, right? You know that there's another app called Red Note, which is
Red Note?
actually Chinese. It is
Uh-huh.
a Chinese company. It is controlled by the Chinese government. And now people seeing that TikTok is getting banned, and now Red Note is pretty much the copy, even improved copy of TikTok. Now the plan is for people to go there to Red Note.
Well, why would you go to Red Note if it's actually a Chinese company?
That's what I'm saying. Like it's ironic.
Why don't they just make an American TikTok?
That would be ideal. That would be Reels. That would be
Oh
YouTube
yeah,
Shorts.
yeah, Instagram.
But for some reason, like people are not connecting with those, right? Since they're
Yeah.
owned by Meta and stuff.
That's weird.
And
TikTok's a
so,
whole nother platform. It's a whole nother. It even gives a whole nother feel.
yeah,
Compared
it
to the
does.
Reels. I wonder what the like psychological thing
Oh,
behind that is.
They got that down.
Yeah. That's wild. So they're gonna ban it on Sunday. Like it's just gonna go dark. So what happens after Sunday? Let's talk about that for anybody that may not know.
There's a couple of options. Either
Mhm.
it's going to go dark, like it did in India, but what a lot of lawyers have said is that you just won't be able to download it,
Mhm.
and there won't be any upkeep to the app. So there'd
Okay,
be no
so the
updates.
people that already have TikTok would still have TikTok,
Yes.
but nobody would be able to upload to TikTok anymore.
I think you still can. I think you can't, like, when an update, an app needs to be updated.
There's just
there-
none.
Yeah.
No app. So how TikTok is right now, bugs, errors, and any fixes is just gonna sit like
Yeah.
that. And then eventually it'll die off? Or you think there'll
It
be some
becomes, like, obsolete, yeah.
What if they like work with some third party company that's takes the I don't know.
There's, like, current discussions about, like, executive orders
Mhm.
being put in place to extend it another 200 days.
Mhm.
That would have to be Biden, correct?
So the ban goes into effect on Trump's first day.
Okay, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's not
wild.
happening. Yep.
That's insane.
He started it. He's not gonna be like, nah.
Dude, he lined that up perfectly.
He did.
Well, and there's talks that he like wants to extend it. It's coming from his camp.
Really?
Yeah.
Trump?
Why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so so it can be bought
Yes.
from an American investor.
Yeah.
Imagine Trump just ends up buying TikTok. Start seeing Trump all over our TikTok feeds.
Yeah. I think if it were to happen, it's gonna be like a combination, like a group.
Yeah.
It's gonna be like Elon Musk, Donald Trump, Mr. Beast, hopefully, maybe.
But who owns TikTok? Like who's in charge of that?
It's a company called ByteDance.
Dude,
In China.
they're making bank.
Hella money.
Who's got enough bank
Stupid
for
money.
that? Elon Musk, Kanye.
Yeah, but Elon Musk is not gonna he's not gonna spend all his 200 million on that. Like he'll get a piece of it, but you have to pool your money.
Is there anybody
Kanye might be in there?
Is there anybody talking about Kanye, Elon, and stuff like that? Is there anybody talking about any investors, like any purchasers, anybody who's willing to purchase?
There's been a few that TikTok has,
Speculated.
well, that and have rejected.
Who's been
Walmart, Microsoft.
Walmart.
That's insane.
Walmart,
Microsoft would
bro.
mess that up. Walmart would mess it up too.
Yeah.
Walmart just wants all the data.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now if you purchase something, it would come from Walmart.
Oracle, So Meta.
That's crazy. Sorry, I was gonna
If it's Meta, I think the platform is dead because they would imagine the control that they would have. They have WhatsApp,
Mm-hmm.
they have Instagram, Facebook, and now TikTok.
That would be insane. They're,
One company,
that's almost like
you
what is
have a
it called
monopoly.
back then where they had where they had
Monopoly.
like the railroads, the oil.
Mm-hmm.
There was like one person that ruled the railroads and the oil and all that stuff.
A monopoly. Yeah.
That would be insane.
One company like determining.
Everything that you see on your phone on social media.
Yeah, that influences how you think,
That's
how you act.
That's crazy.
That would be the craziest thing.
It just makes me think about kind of like mass manipulation.
Yeah.
Like everybody, it's almost like, controlling the news, like how the people say the government controls the news or controls what you see. Like
Mhm.
imagine like one company owning most of your social medias, if not all.
Yeah.
I wonder what type of effect that would have. Like people would look into that or think about that. I don't know. It's just crazy because that's such a huge thing. It's making national news. Everybody's thinking about it. And how many users does TikTok have?
In
Like,
America, 170 million.
170 million.
It's a third of their platform.
What's the population of the U.S.? 366
I think.
million.
No
Almost
way.
half of Americans. Half. Everyone.
Yeah.
Pretty much
334 million.
more than half.
Wait,
Is it? Wow.
hold on.
It's pretty much close.
Almost half, yeah.
Yes.
A little bit more than half.
So if you see one or two people have TikTok in the street.
That's insane. Yeah.
Well, and people have 2 accounts.
Oh, that's right.
So,
And businesses also have
Mhm.
accounts.
Mm,
That makes sense.
yeah.
but
what's-
still,
What's in the world? Like the
I think almost 8 billion.
no, but users
Oh,
worldwide.
I wonder what the other 2/3 is.
I think China.
And then the rest of the world.
1.58 billion active users.
1.58 billion.
There's 7
They're
billion people.
An eighth of the entire world uses TikTok.
I've talked. So this issue is not only concerning like the US, because I've talked with a lot of people that are foreigners, and the majority of people that they watch is from here, from the US,
Mm-hmm.
like their favorite content creators.
Yeah.
And now that this ban is gonna happen, a lot of people, like not just in the US, are gonna stop using it, but also
And
in
it's
other
gonna
countries.
drop. It's gonna
Mhm.
completely fail.
Because their content creators are not gonna be,
That's crazy.
are not gonna
Imagine
be.
being in a company and then it's like imagine us and they just said like we can't practice in Texas anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Like y'all can't be in the United States anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's insane.
Yeah.
You have to like what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? Where's it at right now?
In the Supreme Court.
Oh. Is there like a next hearing or something?
I think they're meeting again today. They didn't come to a conclusion yesterday.
Really?
Yeah.
How long has that been going on?
I think a
it's-
few days.
So every single day they're just trying to come to a conclusion on when
They're like lawsuits and this and that. Like the lawyers from TikTok are trying to like take this
Mhm.
down and stuff.
Dude,
but-
they probably have like the top of the top lawyers. Bro. Imagine how much they're getting paid.
They got Brian Fagan himself
Dude, they got
representing them.
yeah, dude. They have like state like the top of the top going against the entire government of the United States. Imagine being the lawyer that basically went against the entire government and won.
That's a
You'd
hell of a
be set
resume.
for life.
That's a resume.
That's some real Harvey Specter stuff.
there.
That's some real Harvey Specter
You think
stuff,
they're
dude.
there? Harvey Specter
Harvey?
and Mike Ross
Yeah,
in the
100%.
Your Honor. My client is not Chinese. He's Singaporean.
That's hilarious.
What I would pay to be a fly on the wall in that room.
Yeah, for real. It's just funny thinking about Harvey Specter and Mike Ross. That was so funny. If y'all don't know who that is, that's from the show
Suits.
Suits.
Check it
It's
out.
about like corporate law and corporate lawyer, and this guy who's not a corporate lawyer. Pretty good TV show, but they're like killer businessmen
Yeah.
and lawyers. So it was just funny.
So what would you do if you were like the decision maker in TikTok or in ByteDance?
It depends. Like if they're stealing data and profiting off of us.
No. But what I'm saying is, you are the owner of TikTok,
Oh,
and they're telling you sell it. But
I'd buy Instagram and make it the new TikTok.
TikTok is a money machine, bro. A money machine, not for
They
now,
can merge. You can merge the
for
companies.
the future. Well, now they're saying sell it to an American investor. They're telling
And that's,
you,
I guess, where the problem is because they don't want to sell it because you're giving your company away
yeah,
practically.
you're
like,
selling your money printer.
Yeah, it's. I don't know what I would do. What would you do?
Well, I mean, you have limited options, right? Either take it
Sell
off.
it for cheap.
No, I don't think it would have to be that cheap. Like you could ask for a pretty penny.
Somebody would
You'd
have
be set
to,
up for life.
Yeah, somebody would have to be like. Somebody would have to come for real. Like that's a billionaire, multi-billionaire.
Yeah.
Like someone like Trump. What if Trump just ends up buying it?
Would that be legal? Would that be
Trump,
ethical?
look,
There are
because
a lot
Elon
of
Musk,
questions.
Really?
Like concerns about that, and with Elon as well.
Elon. So Elon, Elon's the head of security now, right?
DOG,
What is-
Department of Government Efficiency.
DOGE.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Bruh.
of efficiency,
They
which is
made
actually
an
pretty
office
cool.
for him.
But that's actually pretty cool because I think that he'll actually do good things there.
Okay.
Because Elon knows his numbers and Elon
Right.
knows efficiency and stuff like that.
Might. I feel like he will do good things. Not to talk about politics, but everyone is looking after their own self-interest first and foremost,
Yeah,
and then the people.
yeah,
So that might be like something to.
yeah. But I don't know if you've read. I've read some articles about him that like said that he basically had a certain amount of time to turn the company upside down
Tesla?
because they were like
Yeah.
falling
didn't found it.
below or something like that, and they were wasting like these are all the I don't know. I saw some video and like he actually did. He increased the numbers like drastically.
Mhm.
So that's a cool thing. But yeah, I was thinking like because Elon's the Doge guy, whatever it's
Mhm.
called, and Trump's the president. What if Trump and Elon just like go like this?
Yeah, and just buy it. Would it be ethical though? Like, I feel like you would get cooked. if
Do you
would-
think ethics would even matter in that conversation?
No, I know he's been trying to buy Greenland too,
Who?
and then Trump. Yes.
Oh, dude, this is just
Greenland.
a giant monopoly piece, bro.
Right?
This is
Have you
just
heard about
chess.
that?
Yes.
He's
That's
been trying
crazy.
to
And
buy
Greenland
Greenland.
said we'll buy the U.S.
What?
What?
That's what they said.
Yes, that's what their response
How would they
was.
buy the U.S.?
Greenland is very financially stable.
Nah, but they don't got the money to buy the U.S.
I think they do.
Nah,
No way.
come on, bro. Nah, they don't.
Greenland?
I've heard. I heard that they did like a poll to people, like a
Mhm.
general poll, and they asked people, "Do you want to be part of the U.S.?" And I don't know my sources, right?
Mhm.
Right? Take it with a grain of salt, but supposedly I saw that 51% or
Said
the
yes?
majority said yes.
No.
I mean, there's some benefits.
Let's move dude. If it becomes
Being
part of the
an
United
American.
States, I'm moving to Greenland.
Why? It's cold
It's
out there.
Greenland.
If it is cold out there.
It's Greenland. You're in Europe.
Just
Imagine being in a European state, part of the U.S. though. So it's like this. You still get the same culture. You still get the same insurance policies and everything like that,
Mhm.
laws, but you're in Europe.
no, it's in America. It's
I
right
think
here
you're
in-
wrong, Mario.
Why?
I think you got your thing switched.
Oh.
so.
Over
51%.
half said it's a bad idea.
Oh, okay. Okay,
That would
but
still
it's
be cool. though.
close. Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
So 49% said yes. That's really
Yeah.
close.
Yeah.
Like you would
It
think.
was only out of 1,000 people, too.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
Oh.
We can
Mhm.
cut that out.
53% didn't support. 29 thought it was a good idea, but didn't think it was realistic. And 11% said that it could be a reality.
Okay. Okay.
So.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Because why would you like want your country to
So
be
about 40%
salt?
of people of that poll said yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
That's
it's a
insane.
1,000 people poll.
Yeah,
So
no, that's insane. I would move to law offers Brian Fagan in Greenland, Iceland.
New office coming soon. Greenland.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah.
Which is owned by Denmark. Is that correct? Greenland.
Greenland?
It's like a duchy of Denmark.
A duchy?
So
What's a
that's
duchy?
like a small state, like an accessory state.
Oh,
And so that's where the money would go, Denmark, if they purchase Greenland.
and if TikTok gets bought by Trump, then Trump can buy Greenland.
It's a autonomous territory of Denmark.
An autonomous.
Yes.
Um.
Autonomous territory of Denmark.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
So it's not like owned.
Yeah,
But it's
it
a
is
part.
owned. If it says buy, it's owned.
Yeah.
But maybe they don't consult Denmark with their law or whatever.
Mm.
Yes, they're like their own. They have their own government.
Like, yeah,
Mhm.
parliament. So who
Yeah.
has the decision?
I don't think Greenland wants to be bought.
No, but let's say if they did, would it be Denmark who has the decision because they own the land, or would it be the Greenland
I
citizens?
think the U.S. would play Denmark,
Ah,
right?
mm,
I don't know.
okay, that's an interesting question. Yeah.
The real question: who's gonna buy TikTok?
I don't know. You,
No.
you think we could pool your money and my money and make it happen
I got a pen that's like $1.50.
for a check?
Like $1.50.
No, you can write me a check for
No.
$1 billion.
I got my phone. It's about like $900 maybe.
Mm,
I got 91.50.
so we got like $1,000.
Yeah, but what about you?
Nah, I got 50. That's why I said 1,000.
Yeah, you're right.
950 plus 50.
Yeah.
1,000.
No, $91.50.
Oh, okay.
$901.50.
Oh, okay. So we
Yeah.
got a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
We're close.
Well, that's not enough. So, but TikTok ban should be interesting to see what happens with that. To see what the Supreme Court rules on it. You know, I guess only time will tell. You know, like if it's gonna go dark on Sunday. If you guys, I don't know if you guys follow us on TikTok, but we do have a TikTok channel, so this will be affecting us as well. We have our Spanish TikToks, we have the podcast TikToks, and then we have our family law TikTok.
They might see us on Red Note. Too.
Yeah.
Coming soon.
Hey guys,
maybe.
Look, if Sunday everything goes dark and TikTok
Go to Red
crashes
Note.
down, go to Red Note. You'll find us on
Yeah.
Red Note.
We'll be there.
But yeah, it's crazy. So I guess we're just gonna have to play it by ear. Everyone's gonna play it by ear, and we'll see what happens after Sunday. I'm actually kind of excited to see what's like.
Do you think it will be a benefit? That's why, or no?
No.
No?
Why?
I'm asking.
I don't think so.
No?
I mean, what is our data really? I mean, no. Well, I lied. Our data can probably be used for a lot of different things. I don't think we understand how granular the data goes.
No, but I'm saying like for society, like for Americans.
Oh yes.
Like some people say,
100%.
we'll get rid of like brain rotted people and stuff.
Hopefully.
But yeah.
But I know I love my fair share of like weird,
Oh, me
cringy
too.
memes. But no, I think the scrolling factor, like, you know, I even thought about this. When it comes to marketing, because we're in the marketing department for the laws of Brian Fagan, but when it comes to marketing, don't you think TikTok has changed the game and the psychological behaviors of people?
Yeah. Totally.
Like they changed the attention span, I feel like. I feel like now we would have like less of an attention span because it's like the first like second. It's just a swipe away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a swipe.
And if you see it that it's an ad,
right?
swipe
And think
away.
about all the companies that are like advertisers. You know, TikTok's how much did they say? 1 billion users?
Yeah, over 1 billion.
Yeah, over 1 billion users
worldwide.
that companies could have access to do like, you know, ads and stuff like that,
Business.
and to target their information. You know, that's a huge market that is just going to disappear. It's just going to disappear.
Yeah.
It's crazy. So I guess we'll play it by ear and we'll see what happens. And the thing with the forest fires too, hopefully they go down.
Yeah.
Hopefully it ends. And I guess we'll wait to see what happens with the insurance companies.
Hopefully the
Um,
people that lost their home find some sort of solution, either
Yeah.
offered by the insurance company or the state.
Yeah.
And if the insurance companies don't pay out, they get what's coming,
Yeah.
to them.
Yeah. That's
They get hit
crazy.
hard with like fines and stuff.
Yeah, but Allstate and State Farm, we'll see. I don't know. I feel like they have some Harvey Specters of their own too, probably.
Probably. Yeah.
But yeah, so if you're in California or if you have family in California, take care of each other and just hang in there. Try to do the best that you can. I'm sure there's plenty of resources. I've seen a lot of like posts and
People
stuff.
helping.
Yeah, people helping.
Yes.
So that's always great. Humanity come together, but hopefully something happens to where everybody can get closure stuff for the wildfires. But whenever we do have an update on the TikTok and we do have an update on the wildfires, we can also try to make like a follow-up episode. So be on the lookout for a part 2 to this discussion if you're curious about it, and yeah, just be on the lookout for that.
Thank
So,
you guys. Yeah.
Thanks guys. We'll see you on the next episode.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching another episode of Legal Lounge. If you enjoyed this episode, you can always give our office a call to schedule your free 30-minute consultation with one of our team members. Check the description below and give us a call today.